you're going to learn how to be an artist. And if that isn't really your thing, you needn't worry because you're not actually going to have to make any art. So I went to an arts high school and it was a very unique environment and there was no normal, typical high school way of establishing the social hierarchy. So it was all based on the art you made and the way you presented yourself. But this actually goes much deeper. Saul McLeod has written about social identity theory, mostly synthesizing what Henry Tajfel has said, and he claims that people draw a lot of their pride and self-esteem from the groups that they belong to, and they tend to judge and stereotype others by the groups that they belong to. And what these stereotypes are based off of are the differences between groups and the similarities within a group. So, theoretically, you can transform yourself from head to toe to become part of a group without actually having its defining characteristic. So if you want to become an artist, step one, grow some unique hair. Bob Ross, over here, from The Joy of Painting, is known for his fro. And an NPR interview with his longtime business partner, Annette Kowalski, reveals that, one, it wasn't actually natural, he permed it, and two, he hated it, but he kept it up just to maintain his image. And Frida Kahlo, on the right, is known for her unibrow. She was a very bold, passionate woman, and she refused to conform to traditional beauty standards. So in her many self-portraits, she painted her unibrow with pride, and that's become a very well-known characteristic of her. So, step two is to wear some boldly striped shirts. Pablo Picasso shirts are iconic, and in a photo essay of previously unpublished photos of him in his studio, he was almost always seen in black and white stripes. And Andy Warhol, on the right, who was obsessed with image and iconography and fame, also adopted the striped shirts as part of his own signature look. Step number three, only use writing utensils from Japan or Germany. I don't want to see a decent Ticonderoga pencil. Who do you think you are? One of my architecture professors here at Cal Poly, one of the first things he told us was, you have to go to Japan to buy your school supplies. And you want to keep these visible, maybe tucked behind your ear or hanging out of your pencil or out of your pocket, so someone knows if they're going to ask you to borrow a pen, that they have a choice between a Muji .38 gel pen and a Staedtler Triplus fine liner. You're getting quality things here. Step four, let your body be a piece of process art. So that may involve smearing some of whatever medium you're working with on your face or dropping it on your hands. I spoke to an employee from the Whitney Museum of American Art in New York City, and she told me that she doesn't use a clear coat when she gives herself manicures. She lets her nail polish chip and then just paints in the chips as that happens, so it looks like an impressionistic painting. And step five is to cuff your pants or cut them above the ankle. So one, you can show off your sweet art socks, and two, you'll look more like a starving artist if it appears that none of your clothes actually fit you properly. So now that you know my 5 steps to presenting yourself as an artist, you can see how they fit into the aforementioned Henry Tajfel's steps to assuming a new identity. So he says that first comes social categorization. So you assign people to a category to learn things about the category. So Pablo Picasso and Andy Warhol are both artists. What do they have in common? They wear striped shirts. Next comes social identification. You adopt that identity of the category. You put on a striped shirt. And last is social comparison. You compare this group to the other groups. So, are we competing with sailors for the whole striped shirt thing? In his 1961 novel about identity, Mother Night, Kurt Vonnegut wrote, We are what we pretend to be, so we must be careful about what we pretend to be. So, take heed. If you follow these steps closely enough, you just might become